Good afternoon. Now today, Saturday, I'm out for a bit of a wild camp in some little secret private woods that I happen to frequent. For a little overnighter here amongst the deer and the badger, hopefully. Yeah, sleeping under a tarp today, so I don't know what configuration I'm going to do. We'll have a look when I get there. See where I'm going to pitch, but we'll have a little look. So there you are then. Oh, badger's there. Hopefully we see some of you chaps tonight when we're camped out. Oh, this looks about right. Nice birch tree there. That'll come in handy. Lighting a fire and firewood. Nice little bit of a windbreak from the old box hedge in there at the back. Yeah, I might set a shelter. I think I'll set my old shelter up there. Yeah. No real bad dead big branches. So yeah, that looks alright. Yeah, it's a lovely little wood. I've already seen 4 deer hacking across here, so yeah, there's a badger set just up the road, just a couple of 100 metres away. So hopefully tonight it'll be me and the animals. Lovely. Well, I'm just going to clear a nice area, put the old tarp down. I think I'm going to do the tent tarp setup. I'm not sure yet, but just going to clear the area first. I'm going to show you how to make the tarp tent. Tarp tent. Hey Jesus! So after you've laid your, this is a 3x3 DD tarp, so it's all the same there. So after you've laid your tarp out dead square, come to your back edge where you want to have your back edge, normally facing against the wind. You know, to keep the wind out of you. So where you come to the corner of your tarp here, what you want to peg in, one in from it here. So that's in there, pegged in there. Then you want to come to the other side here, there's your corner, see, and then go one in from the other side and peg that in. So you peg that in and then just stay on the corner, just tuck the corner in like that. So you've got a nice edge. Pull it out tight from one, you've got it tight. That's the best thing to do. Give you a bit of tautness there on that angle, that'll give you the angle. So peg that in. And do the same on the opposite back corner, either side of the corner edge. Peg in, and then we'll come to the front and I'll show you what to do there. So what you want to do when you come to the front edge, this is where you're going to create a space for your door. You come to your corner tie here, Then you see the next one in here. So what you want to do is you want to bring this corner over to this tie here. So if I just do it, or just past it, wherever you really want to find out your own positions, but around here is about fine. So flick it over. Right. You see this here? Move the other to the top of that way. And peg that one in there. Like that. And then what you want to do, you want to go do the same on the other corner. Yeah, that's it. I'm a bit far away, you can hear me here, but do exactly the same here. So you've got the end here, bring it over to the middle, just past this one here. So over the top, into about there. Take it down. Then I just use my old walking stick here. You can. A lot of people use trekking poles and stuff. But I think I've cut this to about 125 centimetres, which is about ideal height for this particular tarp tent. So then you just come in the front with this. I'll show you. Put that in the middle, something on the top of it, or a sock, or I use a half a tennis ball I do on top of the stick, so it protects the tarp. So you can use a sock, t-shirt, but these are handy, just chuck in your bag. So your stick's in, that's great the tent. Now all you do is you guide the front out, and then you can turn these over like this on the sides, and then you'd guide them out and peg them down there. Do the same the other side, that creates the door. And then all you do then, so that's over like that, that's over like that, and then you just guide that out there. And there you have the tarp tent. Good little shelter, ideal for one person and your kit. 2 people at a squeeze, but there you are, that's your tarp tent. Just rounding the edge of this off so it don't go through me footprint thing on the floor. What I use it for, I use a army surplus poncho, I do. Just peg the 4 corners down. And that's what I generally use as a floor. That's good enough. Yep, that should do well. Oh, here we are at camp then. Decided to go with the old tarp tent. In the end, I might change it later for sleeping, I don't know. I prefer to be more out exposed to the elements normally. So I've never tried this one before, so thought I'll give it a whirl. There it is behind me, see? So I shall switch you around in a little while and have a show of you. Show you inside it. There you are, see? Beautiful. Oh, here's a little tour of it then, before I deck it out with my sleep kit. Come in here, see? There's a fair old bit of room. Here's a little trick I use. I have an old t-shirt. I clip my old pillar on. And all, but you know they always fly them all about everywhere, don't they? So I just bought an old t-shirt, an old soft one. So you don't mind putting your heat on. And I just feed it over there now. There you bugger. Let's get that So I don't get it dirty. Feed it all into the mat. Oh, there now. And then pull that out. Well, you could park your bike there, couldn't you? Look, an old pillar is held on like that. Look. Look at mine, look. So you can see that. Yeah, the old man of the forest, that. That'll be me in a few years. Yeah, see, good little trick that is. T-shirt over the pillar. Holds it nice and straight. Lovely jubbly. Well, that's where I'll kip in tonight. I'll be snug as a bug in a rug. Beautiful. There we are. Camp. All done. Woo! I'll have a little walk round it, shall I? Here we are, look. This is the old tarp tent. DD 3x3 metre tarp. Excellent bit of kit. Just a bit of a tie foot at the back there to make it a bit more room in the inside at the back. Alright. You can fold that back bit in to give you a bit of mass. That's probably what I should have done, really. In fact, I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm going to tuck that in. That'll give me a lovely bit of room. Okay, there you are. So. Wipe your feet on the mat, yeah. Thank you. Right, here we go then. Light Tour 7.5 mat, brilliant bit of kit. I've never been cold in it on a wet ground, bogs, anything. That's always kept me toasty and warm. And I say I'm just trying out this new Neve Gear Waratah Quilt down to -8 apparently. We'll see. Well, obviously it's not going to get that cold tonight, but we'll just give it a little run. I only got it come through the post of the week in the week, so yeah, excited to do that. Yeah, and there we are with an old mushroom man. There's my old mushroom man pillar. All sorted. Yeah, that's it then. That's your tour. Welcome to my crib. Cooking up a lovely Aberdeen Angus burger here. Oh, oh, I could eat the arse end out of a low-flying pigeon. Oh, that's lovely. Aberdeen Angus burger, beautiful. Well, here I am, all snug as a bug. Ready to hit the hay, I think. I'm absolutely knackered. So, I'll probably see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Well, I slept like a bleeding log. Got them logs out there. So yeah, I had a lovely sleep. I was warm as toast. The new quilt lives up to its name. Yeah, it's brilliant. I should get up and have a cup of char and have a little mushroom forage round, and then see if I can find some mushrooms to add with my bacon sarnie. I shall let you know. I'll speak to you in a little while. All love ya. Well, it's Sunday morning. I've just been for a little mushroom forage. See if I can find anything decent to put in my sarnie, but no such luck. Found a little trooping funnel, but not really good for the pot, so. Or a bacon sarnie. So that's that. So I shall then now endeavour to have a bacon sarnie. There you are, see? And a cup of tea. Then I shall go off, I think, for another little wander. I've got to find some mushrooms. Hey? Yeah, we'll catch you in a little while. Look at my little kitchen sink tree, look. Isn't she lovely? And here we are again. Picking a little bacon sarnie up before the rain. That's the second time I've tried to do it. Got it all set up a minute ago and it bucketed down. So, round two. No mushrooms for the bacon sarnies either, I might add. Very disappointed. Well, how about that, eh? And here we have it. The famous bacon sandwich. Smoky bacon this time. I don't normally have smoky bacon. That's lovely all the same. Good health. Well, that was a lovely old camp anyway. Trying out that new Neve Gear Waratah Quilt. I got the -8 one, I don't know why, but I think so. I do feel the cold a bit nowadays. But yeah, I've just normally slept under blankets and things like that before for years. But so I just sort of treat myself to a new bit of gear. And in this quilt, I'd have to say it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Toasty warm, yeah, toasty warm, and just so lightweight, packs down really small, and it's got a really unique way of where they attach the pad straps. It gives you much more material folded under your sleeping pad, so it literally gives no draft at all when you're tossing. So I toss and turn, left, right, no drafts at all coming in. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. Yeah, obviously I bought it myself. from Australia, a little Australian company, little cottage company, I believe, but just a small family business called Neve Gear, and they're from Australia. So yeah, check them out, I would, because that's a really good bit of kit, and for the money and the quality of the build, the materials are superb. Really, really good. Yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I don't have to be lugging around a great big old woolen blankets and all stuff now. Yeah, so that's nice. As I'm getting older, boy, the old pack's got to get a bit lighter. There you are. But yeah, so that's a little segment on that. Yeah, so that was a lovely bit, good bit of kit. Check it out, I would. No mushrooms all weekend, and a half a mile away from where I camped, the mother of all oysters. I've never seen anything quite like this. Look at this. Wow! And what's that? Is that in there? There's more in there, isn't it? Oh, whoa! Where are those stingers? Yeah. And more on this. That is unbelievable. Whoa.